Hello and welcome everyone to the second quarterfinal of KVizzing with the Comedians third edition. We had a crazy quarterfinal one where we went into extra time and we had a tiebreaker, and our debutant Shad Shafi qualified for semi-final, and Malika Dua won it in the extra time and became the second semi-finalist. And Smritika Panigrahi lost on the last question, like she lost in extra time. So yeah, a very, very exciting first quarterfinal. We did not expect the very first quarterfinal to go into tiebreakers, but it did. On that exciting note, let's start with the second quarterfinal with this insane panel that we have. Uh, I'll call them one by one, and then we'll start quizzing as always. Our first contestant on second quarterfinal is an ex finalist. Give it up for Kanan Gill.
Hello, hi. Hey man, what's up?
Hi Kanan, hi to you and Roger Waters in your background. Our next contestant is one of everyone's favorite participant. Give it up for Kaneez Surka.
Very excited to be here. Thank you.
Welcome, Kaneez. Our next quarterfinalist is also an ex-finalist. He was a finalist on Movies Edition. So yeah, on that note, give it up for Shantanu Anam.
Hey guys, hi.
Shantanu, you're wearing a shirt. Wow.
I am wearing a shirt today, but that's all I'm wearing. So.
Okay. Our next contestant and the last quarterfinalist of the second quarterfinal is a constant figure in all our quizzing tournaments because she's one of the most fun participants we always have. Give it up for Sulagna Panigrahi.
Hey, I'm so excited and nervous.
Yes, let's do this. All four of you have been here, so no need to explain how it works. Everything remains the same. Okay, all the best, Kanan, Kaneez, Shantanu, Sulagna. Let's do some quizzing. Question number 1 to Kanan. X is an Indian sportsman turned actor. Okay, so he's a sportsman turned actor who, in fact, he played shot put and discus throw. He was, in fact, a state champion in the latter. So he was a state champion in discus throw. But what happened was he got a leg injury, and that's why he was forced to join acting, where he got his major breakthrough in a 1998 TV show. So that TV show started in 98, but has continued for a long time. So it's not a 1998 TV show as such. It played for a long time after 1998. He was also a contestant on season 4 of Jhalak Dikhla Ja and season 5 of Khatron Ke Khiladi. Okay, and pretty popular actor. Tell me who are we talking about?
You know, KV, if you do a Venn diagram of all the things I'm not interested in, this is like the intersection.
Come on. Dream is to be on
Sports. Jhalak Dikhla Ja, Khatron Ke Khiladi, short put. Oh, size. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Is it that guy from Kyunki Sas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi who dies and comes back?
Mihir from
Mihir.
No, not Mihir from Kyunki Sas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi. Passes to Kaneez.
Is it what's his name? Run Vijay.
No, it's not Ran Vijay. Passes to Shantanu.
I'm going to say Khali.
The Great Khali? No, not the Great Khali. Sulagna.
Is it Daya Tod Do Ye Darwaza?
What a great answer. What a great way to start the quiz.
I knew Sulagna.
What a great answer. It is Daya. Dayanand Shetty, aka Daya, famous guy. You've seen him in a lot of memes, even if you've not seen CID.
When you said the show has been going on for really long, I was like, yeah.
One of the longest running TV shows in the world, not just India.
Glad to hear he can still break doors in spite of his leg injury.
Yeah, and plus they had a 120-minute one-take episode, I think. Oh no, that was CID only. 120 minutes one-take episode.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Take that, Birdman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you can see the camera in between, but it's fine.
That's fine. You can't do everything.
जब दरवाजा टूट रहा था उसमें शीशा होता है जिसमें कैमरा
Wow. Great start to the quiz. 10 points to Sulagna, which means the next direct again will be to Kanan. From Indian TV shows, we go to mythology. So basically, when the ocean of milk was churned by the Devas and Asuras we all know the story, like the Devas and Asuras were churning the ocean of milk. There appeared a deadly poison known as halahal. Okay, this poison had the capacity to destroy the entire creation. So Lord Shiva volunteered, and he instantly drank the entire poison. Goddess Parvati caught hold of his neck to stop the poison from entering his body. So it remained in his throat, making it blue. Therefore, Lord Shiva came to be known as X, like one of the names of Lord Shiva. What name did Lord Shiva get because of this event?
The answer is Neelkant.
Yeah, great answer. His cunt or his throat became blue, and hence Neelkant. Great answer. Neelkant, which means next direct will be to Kaneez. We're talking about a species of fish. Okay, X is a species of fish related to the herring in the family Clupidae. Okay, the most famous X, which means the most famous this variety of fish, comes from Chandpur district in Bangladesh. It is the national fish. It is the national fish of Bangladesh and holds an important place in the culture of West Bengal and Tripura. In fact, it's so important that this fish contributes about 12% of the total fish production of Bangladesh and more than 1% GDP of Bangladesh. But it's pretty popular in India also. In which fish or like what variety of fish are we talking about here?
Is the answer tilapia?
No, pass it to Shantanu.
Fine.
Hilsa.
Yeah, great answer. It is Hilsa. It is Hilsa or Ilish. 10 points to Shantanu. It is Hilsa or Ilish. This will be Sulagna's direct. X gave what is one of the shortest acceptance speeches in Oscar history. Okay, one of the shortest speeches ever when he won the Best Supporting Actor honors for his role of Tommy DeVito in a 1990 movie, Why? So there's an actor and there's a movie that we need to crack. So now we are talking about that Oscar ceremony when it was time to receive the award for portraying this character. This character was foul-mouthed, violent, ill-tempered mobster. X took just a moment to correct himself before saying only 5 words. That's why it's one of the shortest speeches ever. He just said, "It's my privilege, thank you." Okay. Now we are talking about the movie. The movie was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director. But this guy's win was the only Oscar win that this movie had. So you need to tell me the actor and the movie. You have the year, you have the actor's name, you have the character that he was playing, and etc. etc. etc.
Okay, actor is Joe Pesci.
Okay.
And I'm confused between two.
Okay.
Is it Godfather?
Not Godfather. Passes to Kanan.
It's Joe Pesci for Badshah.
Not
Okay.
Joe Pesci.
Okay, I was thinking between two. Sorry. Give me one more chance. Is it for Goodfellas?
It is for Goodfellas. The 1990 movie. Joe Pesci wasn't there in Godfather. I mean, Joe Pesci
Yeah,
for
I got
Goodfellas.
so confused.
Joe Pesci for Goodfellas. So I'll give 5 each to Sulagna and Kanan. Sulagna gets 5 points for Joe Pesci. Kanan gets 5 points for Goodfellas. Which means I'll now go to Kaneez. This will be Kaneez's direct. Kaneez, this is your question. We're talking about something that was invented by this guy called M.B. Hanifa in 1980. It is manufactured by Bharat Electronics Limited, an electronic corporation of India. It is powered by an ordinary 6-volt alkaline battery. Now, that's about it. Now, let's come to the second part where we are seeing that there's a lot of controversy around the use of X. It has been used in part since 1999 and in full since 2004. These are also hints. The years are also hint. India actually exports X to countries like Nepal, Bhutan, Namibia, Fiji, and Kenya. What are we talking about? What is this controversial thing that we are talking about? Let's look at all the hints. Invented by this guy in 1980, manufactured by Bharat Electronics Limited, an electronic corporation of India, powered by a small battery. And there's a lot of controversy around its usage and been used in part since 1999, in full, like properly since 2004. It is also exported to a few countries. What are we talking about?
Is it a dildo? No, kidding.
How do you use it in part?
Halfway through. X of the butterfly. All right. Was it? I don't know. I would like to pass.
Okay, passes to Shantanu.
Pass.
Okay, passes to Sulagna.
Torch.
A torch? No. There's no controversy around usage of torch. Passes to Kanan.
It's something with a battery.
Is it that doorbell that has 4 different songs that plays?
That's in my house.
There should be controversy, man. There's nothing more annoying than being woken up by the songs of the 90s. I don't know. I'm going to guess good night.
No. Okay, I will take another round with a hint, starting with Kaneez. It's a 5-pointer now. So the reason I said 99 and 2004 are hints because of certain thing that happened in 99 has also happened earlier than 99. Happened in 2004. The same thing also happened in 2009. Happened again in 2014 and happened again in 2019. Now can you try and crack what we are talking about?
The electronic election.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It is the EVMs. We're talking about EVMs.
Nice.
5 point to Kaneez.
Also known as the electronic election.
EVMs powered by small battery. It was first partly used in the 99 election. 2004 was completely EVM based election, and there's always a controversy around the usage of EVMs in elections. And India actually exports EVMs to these countries.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 5 points to Kaneez. Now we move to Shantanu. Shantanu, this is your direct. One famous story involving Poseidon, who is the god of the sea, is when he argued with X, who is a goddess of wisdom and war. So there's on one side there's Poseidon, on the other side there's X, who is the goddess of wisdom and war, over who would be the patron god of a prosperous new city. So there's a prosperous new city that came, and then both Poseidon and X are fighting over who will be the patron god of this city. So to resolve that fight, it was determined that they each give a gift to the city, and whoever gave the better gift will win. Poseidon provided this city with a harbor from which ships could sail because he was the god of the sea. But the salt water was undrinkable because it was sea. Meanwhile, X bestowed the olive tree on the city. Now, because of the olive tree, they got food, oil, wood, and it was deemed more valuable gift than a port or a harbor. Therefore, the city was called Y in honor of X. So the city's name is an honor to the goddess of wisdom and war. Tell me the goddess and tell me the city.
Athena, Athens, Athena. Is that it?
That is correct. Full
I
10
studied
points
this
to
today.
full 10.
Greek before.
Full 10 points to Shantanu. It is Athena and Athens. Now I'll go to Sulagna. Sulagna is your direct. It's a connect question. Just connect the following images. There are 3 images on your screen right now. There's a guy, there's a logo, and there's something. Connect these 3.
There's not just a guy. He's a special guy.
How dare you?
Yes, I'm a couple bitch, okay? One answer has already happened, so that's obviously not the answer. Nothing else. Is it imitation games? Although I know that has already happened. So.
Imitation game. Can you improve your answer?
Alan Turing.
It is Alan Turing. That is correct.
It's Alan Turing, and then C is the Turing test. But what's the deal with Apple?
So apparently there are theories that the Apple logo is an ode to Alan Turing.
Because he ate an apple and died.
Yeah. When he was dead, like they found a cut apple.
Cyanide.
And Benedict Cumberbatch is so obvious. And Turing test on the right. Okay. Next direct will be to Kanan. We're now back to language. Okay. You need to crack the English word that we're talking about. This English word meaning bizarre or unnatural comes from the Italian word for cave, in an allusion to certain caves in Rome in which paintings of this style were found. What is this? and this is a hint because this is the literal definition of the word. What is this comically or repulsively ugly or distorted word that we are talking about? So essentially, this word means something that is comically or repulsively ugly or distorted. What English word are we talking about? Whose origins lie in the fact that in certain caves in Rome, some sort of paintings were found that were like this, that were bizarre and unnatural.
Is it grotesque?
What a great answer.
Oh,
It is grotesque.
thank God.
Okay. 10 points to Kanan. It is grotesque. Grotesque. Grotesque, which means unnatural, bizarre, comical. 10 points to Kanan. Okay.
Ooh.
Which means we can now have a look at the score. Kanan is on 25 right now.
Oh.
Kaneez is on 5 right now.
Oh.
Shantanu is on 20 right now. And Sulagna is also on 25 right now.
ये
Right
दोनों
now-
बहनें टाई करती रहेंगी.
Sulagna and Kanan are leading, followed by Shantanu and Kaneez. So the order is now reversed. Second half, we'll start with Sulagna. The order is Sulagna, Shantanu, Kaneez, and Kanan. Sulagna, this is your question. In Italian, something is called alfiere. In Spanish, it's called alfil. In Persian, it's called pil. And in English, it's called X. Now, while the Italian, Spanish, and Persian word for this term are all derived from the Arabic word for elephant, the English word is actually a title in Christian clergy. Okay. Tell me what is X. Now, let's look at the question again. We're talking about the same thing, but being referred to by different words in different language and language. Like in Italian, Spanish, Persian, it's all derived from Arabic word for elephant. But in English, the same thing is a reference to Christian clergy. Okay? That's a hint. Like from in the Christian clergy, there's a certain title that is used for this. Tell me, what are we talking about?
लिखा तो X बोलते हैं. Christian clergy. Is it hot priest?
What?
Is it hot priest? Is it
Hot priest. Oh, okay.
Is it
No, it's not priest. It's not priest. Shantanu. But good guess. Shantanu.
Is it pastor?
Not pastor. Kaneez.
Is it chaplain?
Okay. No. Going to Kanan.
Pope?
Not Pope. Okay.
That's
I will take one more round with a hint. So in Indian or like in Hindi language, this X actually derives from camel. Okay. The same thing in Hindi is called camel. Okay. So now think of something that has different reference in different languages. In English, that same thing is referred to as a position in Christian clergy, which is not priest and pastor, etc. And in Hindi, the same thing is called oont. Okay. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay. Passing to Shantanu.
I'm gonna guess mammoth.
Mammoth. No. Kaneez.
Father?
Not father. Kanan.
Okay, I got it. This is a chess
Yeah.
piece funda.
Yeah.
So oont is one of the chess pieces.
Yeah. Okay.
And so is it bishop?
It is bishop.
Oh,
Ah.
It is bishop.
Okay.
Nice, lovely.
5 points to Kanan.
What a crack.
Oh,
It is
nice.
bishop. Bishop. The word for bishop in chess is alfier, alfil, and pil in these. But in Christian, like in English, it's called bishop, which is the title in Christian clergy. And in
Chess
Hindi,
players.
it's called oont.
Yeah, chess players must be going insane in the chat. We're like, ये कैसे नहीं पता? Oh.
God.
Yeah, it is
Oont
bishop.
to e6.
Yes.
Yeah,
ऐसे चलता है ये वाला.
yeah. Bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop. Okay. Kanan
Like
gets
Open
5
Patel.
points.
And 36 Chinatown.
This you know.
Wow.
Huh? This you
Yeah,
know.
I've seen 36 Chinatown in the theater. Okay.
In 36 times.
Aashiki mein teri. Okay. Next direct will be again Sulagna's question. Sulagna, just connect the following movies. It's a non-exhaustive list. Movie called Black Cat. There is Saat Khoon Maaf. There is Junoon, and there is Blue Umbrella. What connects these movies? What connects these four?
All Ruskin Bond stories.
Yeah, beautiful answer. It is all Ruskin Bond stories. All of them are based on Ruskin Bond stories.
Wow, man.
Uh,
Shit.
yeah,
That's
Saat Khoon
crazy.
Maaf, Junoon, Blue
I had
Umbrella.
no idea.
Sulagna gets 10 points for Ruskin Bond, and next direct will be to Shantanu. Shantanu, I'm trying to talk about something in terms of its size first. So it was supposed to be 300 qubits long, 50 qubits wide, and 30 qubits high. Since the qubit is around 1.5 feet, so which basically means this was around 450 feet by 75 feet by 45 feet, or close to 1.5 million cubic feet. Okay. To give you a reference, this could fit about 1,300 of the standard 20-foot shipping containers you see on cargo ships. Okay, that's the first hint. Second hint, it's also a hint because qubit is not a standard measurement. It ranges between 15 and 22 inches. So the exact dimensions of X could vary because qubit is not like centimeter, meter. So we don't exactly know how big X was. Again, to give you a reference, the Titanic was about 3 times bigger than X, with a volume of 4.6 million cubic feet. Essentially, what do you think we are talking about here?
Okay, I'm going to think this is a trick question. Because you mentioned Titanic, I think you're talking about the iceberg that hit Titanic.
No. Okay. Going to
Yes.
Kaneez?
Mount Everest.
No, not Mount Everest. Kanan?
This I feel is shit, man. It's some. How vaguely can I answer?
No, this is a very specific answer that we're looking for.
So not maybe.
But can
Try-
I answer
try-
Like
vaguely?
iceberg.
Yeah. Start. We'll see where you go.
Because I feel like if I say vaguely, I'll just give
Yeah.
off the answer to everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Okay.
it's
So then-
completely wrong.
Yeah. Then so it's completely your call.
Is this some Indian mythology funda?
No, passes to Sulagna.
Okay, thank God.
Sulagna?
Is it Noah's ship?
What a great answer. It is
Thanks,
Noah's
Kanan.
Ark.
Thanks, Kanan.
10 points to Sulagna.
Oh,
What
man.
a great answer. We're talking about Noah's Ark.
Hey, no problem, Sulagna.
You're a good fellas, okay? You're a good fellas.
We are talking about Noah's Ark. Okay,
Arey
so there's a lot of discussion and theory and science about how big Noah's Ark actually was. Ranging from science to Ricky Gervais, like everyone has an opinion on Noah's Ark. And so these are some of the theories of how big Noah's Ark actually was. Great answer by Sulagna. Noah's Ark was Sulagna's answer, which means the next direct will be to Shantanu. Shantanu is your direct. X was officially established in April 1933 in Prussia. It became a national agency in 1936 with Heinrich Himmler as its chief. X, which literally means German Secret State Police, was a vital component both in Nazi repression and the Holocaust. It was a police force unlike others in that it did not answer to any judicial or legal oversight. It was beyond like paperwork and rules and all that. Just to give you context, the repressive power of X far exceeded its number. In 1944, it employed 32,000 people, of whom 18,005 people were actually involved in policing. Everyone else was involved in Holocaust and like Nazi repression of all sorts, and not actually policing job. What organization are we talking about?
Oh God, I feel horrible for not knowing this. I feel like I've heard a lot of this on bus. Yeah.
Okay, Shantanu passes, goes to Kaneez.
I don't know pronounce. Is it the Gestapo?
It is Gestapo, that is correct. 10 points to Kaneez. It is Gestapo, the German state police. That's a picture of Heinrich Himmler looking at a concentration camp. Okay, 10 points to Kaneez. While we move to Kanan now. This is Kanan's direct. Me at the Zoo is a 19-second video. Okay, that video, it features a guy called Javed Karim. This entire 19-second video is Javed saying these lines. He says, so here we are in front of the elephants. The cool thing about these guys is they have really long trunks, and that's cool. Okay. why does this seemingly insignificant video, and basically why is this video so important for all of us? This video has over 90 million views. What is the funda behind this video? Why is this video important?
This is because the elephants in the video are actually wearing trunks. So it's not a thing you see every day. It's actually an ad for elephant trunks. Elephant trunk brand trunks. It's called Oont in India. Is this the first YouTube video?
Yeah. I can see when Kanan knows the answer by the fun that he has with the joke answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he knows the answer, so he can focus on the joke. Otherwise, he's just like, is it this? Sorry, is it also this?
Should I do this?
First ever, yeah, it's the first ever video uploaded on YouTube, and that's why it's so important. First video ever was Javed Karim just standing in front of elephants and saying, "Hey, this is what it is."
Thank you, Papa.
What?
Javedians.
Okay, next direct will be Sulagna's. Slightly long, but there are enough hints to crack. Someone,
Like
we're talking
elephant
about someone died on May 11th, 1981. He died of lung and brain cancer. Okay, the disease had spread from a malignant melanoma in his toe, which was first detected in 1977. So, like, to cut a long story short, he had a thing in his toe, and the doctor said that, hey, we can solve this. We can cut this toe out. So just get it amputated. But apparently, due to his Rastafarian beliefs, he refused.
Explain, please.
Huh?
Please explain this word.
It's a religion.
It's a religion. I will explain, obviously.
Yeah, please.
Rastafarian is a cult, basically, which is followed by some people in the world. They have their own belief. Like Haile Selassie. There was one guy, he's the god. And in particular region, Rastafarian believes ke bahut se log hain. Okay. So one of those, because of that belief, he said कि I can't, मतलब मैं body के साथ ऐसा नहीं कर सकता कि मेरा पैर काट दो, हाथ काट दो. So he refused this doctor advice. So it is obviously sad, but medically plausible story that not everyone accepts this. Okay, there are many conspiracy theories about how this guy died. Let's look at the most famous conspiracy theory. The most famous conspiracy theory is that the CIA injected his toe with cancer by giving him a booby-trapped shoe. Now, this story really picked up steam 2-3 years back in November 2017 when a website published an article about the CIA agent called Bill Oxley, who supposedly confessed to killing this guy. Now, after some digging, it turns out there's nothing to corroborate this story or even existence of the CIA agent. But the theory somehow lives on that X did not die of cancer. He was killed by CIA. In fact, in 2018, rappers Busta Rhymes and T.I. posted about this theory on their Instagram. So, I mean, a lot of people actually believe that he did not die of natural causes, but died because of CIA's assassination of CS. CIA murdered him. Which guy are we talking about? Timeline-wise, died in 81. Rastafarian belief is a hint. Yeah. Okay, Sulagna. Passing. Okay, passes to Shantanu.
I'm going to say Michael Jackson.
Not Michael Jackson did not die in 1981. Kaneez?
I know. That's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I knew Kaneez would crack this because I know Kaneez knows about Rastafarian beliefs and Bob Marley's Rastafarian and Rastafarian impact in Jamaica in general. And Bob Marley. Bob Marley is correct. Bob Marley is correct. Kaneez gets 10 points. Wow, that's a great crack. Kaneez gets 10 points, which means the next question will be Kanan's. Kanan, here we go. The Stag Field was a stadium at the University of Chicago, which laid neglected since 1939 after the university discontinued its football program. So what happened was this University of Chicago had a football program for a while, but they discontinued the football program in 1939. So the field was neglected. Nothing used to happen there. Then a crude pile of black brick and wooden timbers was used to enclose something under the West Stand on 2nd December 1942. This place in University of Chicago Field is a National Historic Landmark in the US of A. Tell me, what is the importance of this field in US and world history?
This is this atomic bomb funda.
Yeah.
They used to. I think first they placed graphite sheets there for a while, and then they began development of the bomb.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It is about the first nuclear reaction actually happened here. This is the site of first nuclear reaction under Enrico Fermi, first self-sustaining nuclear reaction. And that is where the birth of atomic bomb actually in some sense started in this field in Chicago. Okay, 10 points to Kanan. This is Sulagna's direct. Sulagna, Nusr Et is a chain of Turkish steakhouses which have presence in Istanbul, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Miami, and New York. Its founder, Nusret Goke, is a trained butcher and chef and is famous for his cooking style. How do we better know this guy? Okay, this guy, we know him, like we all know him, but with a different name, not really Nusret. And he's really famous in the style that he cooks and some of the things that he does. How do we know this guy better?
Like this. Salt
Yeah, what
Bay.
is yeah, what
Salt
is
Bay.
it? It is Salt Bay. Great answer one again. Beautiful answer. What a great quiz Sulagna has had with some great answers. Okay, Salt Bay it is.
बहन का बदला लेने आई फैजल.
Wow, that brings us to the end of this quarterfinal, the second quarterfinal. It's time for scores. Kanan had 25 after the first half, and then he got 5 for Bishop, and he also got 10 points for first YouTube video and for first nuclear reaction, which means he got 25 points. Kanan ends on 50. Okay, now comes Kaneez. Kaneez had 5 in the first half, but she did remarkably well in the second half. And she got Gestapo and Bob Marley, 20 points. She ends at 25. Okay. Shantanu had 20 in the first half, but did not score anything in the second half. So Shantanu ends on 20. And now the star of this this quarterfinal and the winner of this quarterfinal. She had 25 in the first half, and then she got Noah's
This is bigger
Ark.
than me winning Miss Universe, okay?
She got Noah's Ark. She got Salt Bay, and she also got one more which I'm missing. She got
Joe Pesci. Sorry for that.
No.
I got Ruskin Bond.
Yeah, Ruskin Bond. Sorry, Ruskin Bond. So Sulagna ends on 55. So the winner of second quarterfinal is Sulagna Panigrai with 55.
Thank my sister for always time.
And runner-up is Kanan Gill. So these are the two semi-finalists.
I can't believe this.
Well played, you guys. Thank you so much to Kaneez and Shantanu for being these wonderful participants.
Thank you so much for having me.
And all the best to Sulagna and Kanan.